You know how you see a beautiful bottle of glitter polish and you get it home and you put it on and it doesn't look like what it looks like in the bottle. And then you go to take it off and you can't get the glitter off. It'll drive you crazy. Well, this product has solved that problem. Take a look at one of those colors. Let me show you what's so great about Holo Taco. Let's get started. So I've done one hand with the Holo Taco and I chose the silver one. I love that one. Christine's Holo Taco Holiday Collection has 5 deeply intense glitter colors. They're beautiful and they're even nicer on. So there's 2 really annoying things about glitter when you buy them, is when you pick up a glitter and then you get it home and you paint it on, you find it's just not the same as what it looks like in the bottle. That's just because everything in the bottle here is so condensed that when you take it out and spread it on, it doesn't look like that. But this stuff does. So that's been like, check, that's taken care of. The other is when you go to take it off, you try to remove it with nail polish remover. In my case, I always use acetone because that really takes it off. And you can't because your cotton pad gets stuck on there. So Christine from Simply Nailogical has designed a peely base so you don't have to go through all the hassle of that. I work in acrylic mostly, so when I remove it, I can just file it right off. But she's trying to prevent you to over-filing the natural nail, so she invented a peely base. So I'm gonna show you the peely base on one finger and we will peel it off to show you how effortless it is. And the reason why I say one is because you have to let it dry in between coats. That seems to be the best, as she recommends. But I don't have patience for that for all the other ones. So we're gonna do one with the peely base. So let's just paint on the first layer, which will be the peely base. And we're gonna let that dry. So if you're painting on natural nails, this is perfect for that. What you're trying to avoid is the filing and buffing. You don't wanna over-file the natural nail. But this is acrylic nails. You can do this on acrylic or natural nails. And I'm gonna use a regular base. So just double check that. Yeah, the long-lasting base on all the other ones. Now, because this is acrylic, I could skip this step. But if you're using natural nails, put the base coat on. It protects the natural nail. So I'm just gonna paint the long-lasting base on all of these. I'm a real stickler when it comes to the brushes of how nicely it goes on. No matter how good the quality of polish is, if the applicator is not great, then it loses it for me, because how can I get a good quality polish onto the nail if the applicator isn't good? That's really important to me. And in this case, this is actually very nice. It's very long and slender, and the little bristles spread out quite nicely for the nail. I'm just gonna do the thumb. So when it comes to polish, yes, you can let it semi-dry in between coats, but I'm impatient, so I like to polish it again right away. Now I've chosen this color. I absolutely love it. Get a look at that. In the bottle, it's gorgeous. So you grab a bottle of glitter in the store and you're in love with it, and you get it home and you polish it on and it spreads out, it's thin, it's in usually a clear base, and you don't get the intensity. So I've noticed what Christine will do is she'll get a sponge and put the product on it, and she'll absorb the clear polish into the sponge, and then you get more glitter. Or you can take glitter directly and put it on and then clear top coat it. But she's designed it where it actually comes out of the bottle like that, which is fabulous. I also find thinner coats is better than thicker coats. Even if you put 3 or 4 thinner ones on, you're better than doing 1 or 2 thick coats. It'll dry faster that way. So I've got the peely bases on this one. I absolutely love this color. It's kind of like a frozen color. So I'm gonna polish all the nails with this color, but I'm gonna do the peely base last to give that a long time to dry. You can see it glides on really smooth. Now these are fast drying, so you don't want to, it's not like gel polish where you can take your time. You want to get it on there and don't spend too much time, because it is actually drying as you do it. That's the beauty of a fast drying polish. I mean, it's really great to know all the techniques and all the good qualities that a polish can offer. In my opinion, it really comes down to color, and you hope it's going to perform to the standards that you're looking for. That is some kind of gorgeous. I absolutely love this color. Look at that. I should say this is not a sponsored video. Christine sent these to me just so I could check them out. No strings attached. She said it was nothing like that, but how could I not show you? They're really cool. I really like them because they are so intense. Okay, so that is the peely base, and I'm just gonna give that a little bit more minute to dry. Okay, so I'm gonna give the other ones a second coat. We may not need a third coat. I find this quite intense. It's quite beautiful. Also too, when you buy polish that isn't strongly pigmented like this, don't you find when you're trying to get the color that's in the bottle, you're applying more and more and more and more, and it becomes so thick and bulky. You saw my shape here. It was a coffin. I'm able to maintain that pretty good. It still looks very coffin. Often if you get it too thick, it can really bulk out your shape and you can lose that beautiful shape. So now I'm just going to polish the glitter on top of the peely base. So the peely base has a bit of a different texture because it is meant to come off. It kind of makes the polish a little bit more stringy-like. So I'm sure, I'm not a chemist, so I'm sure that has something to do with the peely base part. Okay.
Did you let the peely base cure long enough?
Yeah, I think I did.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll find out when I peel it off. I can't tell you how much I love this color. It is absolutely stunning. One thing I did notice, I'm thinking, what makes this so much better? Maybe it has something to do with the fact that there is all sorts of types of different size holo in there, like really tiny ones, a bit bigger ones. So the light will bounce off of it and maybe it makes it seem more dense. If you just did the big ones, it wouldn't fill in the little spots. Plus, it's not a complete clear base. There is a color. The clear is actually tinted a tone, a color, and that probably helps gives the intensity as well. Super pretty. Okay, so now I'm going to top coat it with the top coat. Let me just double check, make sure that's a top coat. And I'm going to still leave this one to let it dry a little bit. I personally, because it's, I did this hand, look how beautiful it is. Isn't that gorgeous? Now I will say glitter does look better under a harder light, right? But I don't. So the lights I have here on my nail table is a softer light, so I don't look so terrible. But sometimes, I mean, everything else looks good, my hands and all the colors, but sometimes glittery stuff, like super glittery stuff, doesn't show up as much because it needs a bit of a hard light. So when you get out in the sunlight, this will go crazy. It'll dance on your finger like crazy.
We could try a spotlight later.
We could, yes. Oh, yes. Can we do that?
Yeah, we could do that.
Good call, cameraman. So I'm just going to top coat them. So what I was saying is I put this one, I couldn't decide actually showing you the silver or the blue. I am going to show you them all when we do the reveal shots. I got to show all of them to you. They're too beautiful. But I put 2 coats of top coat on because I don't personally like to feel the glitter. So 2 coats help it makes it feel nice and smooth. I do find when you top coat, it comes to life even more. It's quite beautiful.
Yeah, the sparkle seems to be really popping out.
It does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Very impressive. Very nice, Christine. Okay, so that's looking pretty good on the peely base one. So let's put another coat on it. Okay, so I will say, respect the bottle. It's trying to dry when it's on your nail, so it will dry if you leave the lid off. So you got to make sure you tighten them right back up again. In the old days, I don't know if it still applies today, but we used to put our nail polish in the fridge. It's colder in there, so it slows the, aging process. So try that.
Take longer to dry then too, wouldn't it? When it's cold.
Well, you would take it out and then it would warm up before you would use it, but it shouldn't make any difference at all.
Okay.
In application. It's a good thought, though. Okay, so I'm going to put the nice little top coat on it. Okay, let's check out the reveal shots. Okay, Cameraman, do you have a hard light now? Let's check it out.
Okay, I'll turn it on. There we go.
Oh yeah, that picks it up.
Very sparkly.
Oh, that is so pretty.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Okay, so one big bummer about glitter is getting it off. It can drive you nuts. I use acetone, and that's what I'm going to use. It's great for taking off polish. It comes off no problem at all. I love taking polish off with straight acetone. You can get nail polish remover with acetone in it. That works fantastic too. But straight is even better. So I'm going to see now, I've got a nice acetone soaked pad here. So look what happens when you take acetone to it. Let me just move my little tube. No point in getting it erect. Okay. Now this is nail polish, and it's totally different than gel. Gel you just file off, but this, you can file off too, but it gets your file all gummy. You want to get that remover in there so it softens it and loosens it and breaks it up. See how the glitter is harder to take off than regular nail polish? Now this is just the normal base for the longer wear, so it's trying to hang on to it. It doesn't want it to come off naturally. It's trying to make it stay on there longer for you. But I've worked with a lot of glitters, and usually it's much more irritating than this. This is pretty good. So if you find you can't get it off completely, just grab a really good file, and you can just file off the last little bits. Now if it's natural nails, you want to be careful because you don't want to overfile your natural nails. That's where the peely base she's designed for natural nails and polish comes in handy. So that's what we did on the other one. Remember this guy? That was the peely base. Now I've never done this before, and now that I'm looking at it, I probably should have done the peely base a little bit thicker. So keep that in mind when you do the base. Maybe do it a little bit thicker. I've trained myself so many years to do it thinner. I'm hoping I can get a thick edge up. But if you're going to take advantage of the peely base, definitely do it on the thicker side so you can get an edge. Oh, look at that. It's actually coming up really easy. Now, I've just had them on for the duration of the video. I don't know how long the wear would be with natural nails. I mean, I can take a guess and surmise. Oh, look at that. Wow. Now, these haven't dried for any longer than actually the video length, but if you let them dry, maybe wore them for a week or so, it would be much, much harder, and it might come up more in one piece, not so, like it's like folding up a little bit. But look at that. Yeah. Oh, look. So you can see that it's not completely cured all the way through, which makes perfect sense. Oh, just a quick little interruption. Cameraman and I were watching the video as you are and realized you really need to see the peely base the way it was meant to be seen. When I shoot videos, I pretty much do it in real time. So when I was removing it, it didn't have time to cure, which you'd probably wear it about 3 or 4 days, and then you would remove it. So that's what I've done. This is cured at least 1 day, so I'm going to show you that it does peel off pretty good. So all you want to do is get a little edge. You got to coax it up a little bit. And you can see it starting to lift. See that? Ooh, look at that. You see it's not mushy? That's the difference, because it's not fresh. that. See, just a little coaxing. Yeah, you can see that it does peel up all in one. That's awesome. Okay, just wanted to let you know that as you continue watching. Oh, that's pretty great. It came off pretty easily. Look at that. Okay, so I suspect that if I wore that for, let it completely dry, it would just peel off like more in one piece. But looky there. That's pretty good. Pretty cool. Okay. And that's for nail polish. Cool. Okay, so I am going to go ahead and take these off. And I've got to show you. You can see the silver and now the blue. And I've got to show you what these 3 other colors look like. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. I love polish, to be honest with you. I miss the polish days. Gel is practical, but polish is a lot of fun. Thank you, Christine from Simply Nailogical, for sending me these beautiful polishes. Perfect for Christmas and any special occasion. Thanks for joining me. Catch you guys in the next video.